Yo! So I've just put together the Warwick Castle video and we went there on Sunday. We had a really good day. Realised I didn't want to do a lot of vlogging while I was there, we just filmed a lot of stuff. Basically Ariane was, I don't know why I'm pointing, she's not there. Ariane was poorly, so she didn't come with us, it's just me, the little and my mum. So yeah, it was a really busy day, didn't have a chance to walk around, talk to them, make sure, you know, enjoy the day as well as filming my mush. We did get there just in time for the Trebuchet, which was awesome. I've wanted to see that for a long time and kind of missed it. Got to film the Jousting as well. We watched that and that was really good. I would suggest if you want to see it, get there early because you're all stood on the flat on a field. So if you get there late, you're going to be stood behind a lot of people. That was about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Well worth watching. It's only on while the school holidays are on, so I think it's on till the end of August, maybe the first week of September. So if you want to go, get in soon. We've watched the Horrible Histories show, which was really good. Even though it's a kind of kidsy thing, they tell you all the history about all the earls and everything, and it was very funny. I quite enjoyed watching that for a little while actually. It was really good. We had a quick look around some of the walls and bits. There's loads of extra stuff going on with summer holidays. There's archery and things. There's a guy doing like a demonstration as well. A couple of characters walking around as well. I think I missed getting any of those. So that was pretty awesome. And then we did the new Horrible Histories maze, which again was really good. You pick up a card on your way in, and there's about 7 or 8 stops. So you walk around the maze, you try and find the stamps in the different time zones. You get them all stamped, and then when you finished, you get a gift on the way out. So that was pretty awesome as well, because it's a bit of a freebie and a bit of fun walking around. I did film a lot in there because it was busy. I was kind of bashing into people as it is with a narrow maze. Every time I tried to film something, I kept bashing into the hedge or a person, so I just stopped all that. We didn't walk around on the inside again. I'll pop a link to our playlist we went before in the corner down here somewhere. So if you want to watch all that, go for it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know if there's anything you want to see. We will be going back to Warwick Castle because I want to see the Jousting again, and Ariane's gutted she missed it. So see you soon.
This wheel to come. The first part is the sickness. These wooden wheels are full of slats with gaps. It lights effects when we want. It makes us dizzy. It brings on the sickness. You know what's going on? You swallow it down. Throwing up in a wheel isn't pretty. Not only that, but we slip over for sure. And whether it's sick or the rain, to fall over is the worst thing to happen to a wife. And we carry to the top of the wheel before the answer, breaking my back for certain. Just looking forward and running as much as I can. Sometimes this job is to blind me. They don't suffer the sickness that we see. You know that falling out of the wheel isn't an option either. I promise you, it's not worth the hassle to get to try. Come on, man! Not long until that rope's free! Now, my left, man at the rear. Press the thread. This man is in charge. He's operating this machine. Our lives depend on him. His life dependent on this machine. What goes wrong?
No, it's not going to be horrible. It's only showing you how this was fired.
My main aim here refers to the Trebuchet master. I am a master of warfare, and this machine is my finest weapon. As Trebuchet master, Ursa is my responsibility, and it's my job to keep her wheels turning and keep these lazy dogs moving. Come on, mate! Get up those wheels! This machine can shoot a projectile up to 300 meters at 150 miles per hour. But I have to shoot this machine every 6 minutes, or the Kingmaker Neville would have my head. there is no room for error. This is war, and we have to win. We have a few tricks and us asleep. The castle and city walls, we throw rocks and smash through and expose the enemy. We can shoot dead and rotting animals. These spread disease among their camps, killing them off slowly. We can send face pits and their York spies back at them. Send them a message that we are strong and will not give up without a fight. It's time to show these Yorkists what we are made of, and use the ultimate missile that will strike fear into the hearts of even the most valiant of knights. A fireball!
We don't want fun. So they're just stripping it back. Look, there's fire. Really? What's this, John? Will he go any seconds? Totally. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, Charlie. Yeah.
From the Jousting.
The late Earl of Warwick has died, leaving no direct male heir. His only full-blood sister, Anne de Beauchamp, has inherited the title and is now the 16th Countess of Warwick. Whilst this appointment is mostly accepted throughout the land, some noble families dispute the succession of the title to a woman.
September, pretend to be title. Your proverb instead. You are a woman. We take the castle until the maid is found.
How dare you burst in here and dishonor this sacred day of my brother's funeral? Who sent you? I am Anne de Beauchamp, the full-blood sister to Henry de Beauchamp, the last Earl of Warwick. This is now my castle, and you are not welcome here.
Knights, you know nothing of what you speak. Lady Anne's claim has been proven to be true. We support and defend her. Anyone that challenges Anne shall face us. Let's settle this dispute once and for all. I challenge you to a tourney here and now to end these lies.
Do you accept, Wild Boar? There will be no threat to my castle or my people, and I will show you no weakness.
We accept the stupid challenge. We are the champions, and we will launch and your battle!
My lords and ladies, I must apologize. You came here today to honor my late brother, and instead, these evil knights have burst in here, threatening us all.
You are part. He is fair of face, and he is strong of arm, lords and ladies, and cheer for Trebuchet! All of you over here, under the blue and red banners, you shall be cheering for my lord, the Duke of York! Always dependable in battle, with his trusty steed, he excels in horsemanship. Witty and brave, and with a voice that can make a Wolverine purr. He is always there to defend the less fortunate and to protect the virtues of England. My lords and ladies, I give to you the Duke of York!
And what about down the other end?
All of you will be supporting the Dragon Knight, Count Ashby Galazu! A wily general and a courageous fighter. He is a turncoat knight who renounced his leader to save his own skin. One of the most agile knights. He thinks nothing of hanging off his horse at a full gallop. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Dragon Knight! And last, but not least, the rest of you will be cheering for the knight, known as only the Wild Boar. This Chevalier Noir shows no mercy to men, women, or children who cross his path. Tales of family executions proceeded, striking fear into his enemies. Black is his soul. Black is his heart. Black is his color. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Knight!
So now we have met our 4 knights. Let us get this tournament underway with the skill at arms. Each knight will compete for points in a series of challenges in the hope of gaining pole position before the great joust, and of course, to gain favour with you, the good people of Warwick. Let us begin this competition with a run at the dreaded man-shaped target, the quintain, a test of speed and power. The first to ride in this challenge is the Duke of York. Let him hear your cheers. Hit, my lord, and now the Dragon Knight. A cheer for Sir Richard. And now the Wild Boar. Let them ride again, in pairs this time. It is the Duke of York and the Dragon Knight. And now, the leaders of the pavilion, it is Sir Richard and the Wild Boar. have seen their speed and power, let us test their accuracy with the lancing of the gold rings. The squires shall place upon the tilt 2 gold rings, and our knights will gallop down and attempt to collect them on the ends of their lances. Each gold ring is worth 1 point, so the knight with the most rings will win this challenge. The first arrived is the Duke of York. 1 ring, 2 rings for the Duke of York. Well done, my lord. It was indeed delicious. But the squires reset the rings, and now the Dragon Knight, please rise. 1 ring. And he cheats on the second.
My lady, this is far too easy. Allow me to show these knights some real skill. Let's set the rings on fire. Come, my lords and ladies, I shall need your support in this event. Is there anybody out there cheering for me to say?
Sir Richard has asked for the rings to be set aflame. But not only this, let us increase the skill required by having him take them directly from the squire's hands. Surely this will be a test of trust between a squire and his knight, especially those holding rings for the wild boar. Squires, take your positions. Gentlemen, please, rise. 1 facilitant, 2 facilitant, and 1 alas for the wild boar. Unlucky, my lord.
It is easy when you go so strong.
Is it now?
Did you swap your mouth for donkey? How dare you speak of my horse like that? Oh, little boy, shall not play with fire. I want to race. Well, competition! Very well.
I see. The wild boar has called for a race. So I put forward for the next challenge to be the chopping of the Moor's head. Which 2 knights will accept this challenge? Very well. The Dragon Knights and the Duke of York shall ride in this race. They will begin in front of the Trebuchet and aim to be the first knight to take sword from squire, gallop down along the tilt and chop the target placed there in twain. So who supports the Duke of York in this race? And who supports the Dragon Knight? After the race, my lords and ladies, shall we count them down from 3 to ride together? 3, 2, 1, ride! Dragon Knight, where is your sword? Yeah! Look, that is not what I asked of you.
My lady, yet again the Dragon Knight is clearly cheating. He went before the correct ride. He didn't even bother to arm down, my lady.
I saw this, Sir Richard Trebuchet, and it will serve him no favours to cheat in my tournament. As such, Dragon Knight, you are awarded no points for this challenge.
Oh no!
Let us move swiftly on to the next challenge, which shall be the spearing of the peasants' heads. This is a team competition in which all 4 knights will ride. They will gallop along the arena and attempt to spear an enemy's head from the ground. Riding together on this team we have the Duke of York and Sir Richard. Opposing them it is the Wild Boar and the Dragon Knight. Yeah! Let us count them down from 3 to ride together once more. 3, 2, 1, ride! A point for Sir Richard and a point for the Wild Boar. Let us send them for another pass, my lords and ladies. Shall we count them down? 3, 2, 1, ride! A point for Sir Richard and 1 for the Wild Boar. Unlucky, my lordship. But wait! Dragon Knight, why do you not ride? How dare you! Excuse me? Really?
Anyone speak French? Latin?
Me?
Google Translate?
Me?
à faire la cuisine et à nettoyer le cul des enfants.
Dragon Knight, you should know that I speak fluent French and understand every word you say, most of which I will definitely not be repeating. What do you mean this game is too easy and that it is for women? How dare you insult women in this way? especially when it seems your hair is as long as mine. I will practice that kind of behavior in my tournament. You and the wild boar continue to make a mockery of the rules. Well, I have had enough of this. You forfeit your challenge to my castle, and I banish you from this tournament. Get out!
We ask for one more dance. We should proceed for well men, not boys, right, Ben?
Yeah, boys, enjoy your school holidays.
Shall we allow these knights to remain? I put it to you, the good people of Warwick.
Good.
Let me hear you with a cry of in or out.
In!
My lady,
Pays to be loud.
I feel if you and your castle through forfeit alone, these knights shall continue to challenge you. May I suggest we allow the tournament to play out?
I will heed your advice, Sir Richard. You are a wise man. And I must listen to my people. Very well, knights. You are allowed to remain. Only if you can impress us all with your finest display of skill. And I warn you, this is your last chance.
How about this, my lady?
Oh, the dragon squire has 2 freshly severed heads. I dread to think where he found those.
Sir Richard, this is your cook, and this is your wet nurse.
I'm a cat, squire.
Graceful behavior. But I'm confused, Dragon Knight. You appear to be preparing to ride. But my lord, you have no sword, no lance, no spear. What can you intend to do with these grotesque things?
Child's play.
Watch and see, he says. Watch and see. And they call for the support of the crowd. Very well. Show him your support. He may well need it. All right, Dragon Knight. Show us what you can do. Those resources attempted to retrieve the skeleton in their hands. Alas, he missed. Shall we allow him one more try, my lords and ladies?
Suspense, folks.
All right, Dragon Knight. Impress us this time. I am astonished. My lords and ladies, a round of applause, please, for the Dragon
Come
Knight.
on.
Well done, my lord. Well done indeed. And though I am loath to admit it, it seems we all were indeed impressed with your fine display of skill and horsemanship. And so, knights, you are allowed to remain, and the tournament shall continue. Now, my lords and ladies, is a time for you to get involved. Do you have a favourite knight on this day? If so, now is the time to bestow upon him your favour, so that he may ride in your honour in the great joust. It may be a hat, a scarf, any item of clothing wave it high in the air and call for your knight.
Is there anybody with a favour for I, Sir Richard?
Don't you fear, my lords and ladies, our knights will return your favour after the tournament.
We just need another 6 like that. Fine, thank you, my lady. With your support, I shall soon be leaving.
Which knight do you support? Like the other knight, the dragon knight.
Anybody else like to offer a favour? Oh, I think that's for your sound, squire.
Dragon knight, how dare you, small children no less. Do you still support this man?
No.
Yes.
I hate that.
He's riding a donkey.
Knights, please, gather before me.
Here we are, squire. Shall we please in your telecare?
Take it, my lord. Thank you, my lords. For I, too, have a favour to bestow. And I give this to Sir Richard. My lord, may your arm be strong and your eye that you be crowned tournament champion. I have faith in your ability. Godspeed to victory so that the castle will remain in my name.
Why, thank you, my lady. 'Tis an honour to receive this favour. I have sworn my allegiance to you and the good people here today, that I shall defend your title and protect your castle by defeating these mercenary knights.
Stop this! You are not fair. Why do you prefer Sir Richard? No more talking! Now is the time to see the blood. I challenge the Duke of York.
Very well. The wild boar has issued a first challenge, and the gauntlet has been thrown down. Let the knights return to their pavilions to prepare for the great joust. Each knight will take helm upon his head, shield on his arm, and lance in his hand. They will have a number of passes along the tilt, attempting to strike their opponent on the shield and knock him from his steed. But all strikes must be to the shield only, no strikes to the head. And, my lords and ladies, these knights will be riding fast and hitting hard. Sometimes their lances are known to shatter upon impact. If this happens, watch as the tip of the lance may fly high up into the air and land out there with you in the crowd. So keep your eyes on the action at all times. Our first two challengers in the joust are the Duke of York and the Wild Boar. Who supports the Duke of York? And who supports the Wild Boar? Very well. My lords and ladies, it is jousting time! Cheer on your favorite knight, my lords and ladies. Show him your support.
Burn again, look.
Well struck, Lord Duke. Well done.
Look at shield, red for it.
You will have him on this next path, I am sure. Well done. Come on, lords and ladies. The louder you cheer, the faster they'll ride. What's this last upon the Duke of York? My Lord Duke, are you all right? Squire, how fares your master? He does not look well. Squire, how is the Duke? He's injured. He's out. Alas, the Duke of York is out of the tournament, which means, I'm here to say, the winner of the first joust is the Wild Boar. Our next two riders are Sir Richard and the Dragon Knight. A cheer for Sir Richard!
Is that Richard?
Come on, Sir Richard.
Richard. Yes, Richard. I'm not clever.
Alas, you recovered his seat in time. Unlucky Dragon Knight. But surely, if you wish to continue, you will need your squire.
Look at there.
Dragon Knight, control your squire! How dare you try to do from your weapon? What are you doing up here? No! What are you doing? Get your hand off of me! No! No, you monster! How dare you! Oh! Let go of me! What is this? How dare you! Dragon Knight! No, let go of me! Squire! This is no Richard, finish him! Thank you, my lord. Sir Richard, listen to my signal. I have a plan. Squire, passing my bow. Quiet door, you will rue the day you came to challenge my castle.
Sir Richard, the threat is down! My lady Harry!
Look, Richard's getting beaten up now. You see him over there.
Sir Richard! No! Go to him, Sir Richard. Go to him and shackle this wild beast. Shackle them both and take these mercenary knights to the dungeon.
Look at you for me!
You threatened to lock me in my own dungeon, and now it is you who will see the inside of those cold, dark walls. My thanks to the Duke of York and Sir Richard for defending my honor. Thank you to the good people of Warwick for supporting these gallant knights and for believing in me. My thanks to Butler, to my dear brother Harry, who I know is watching down upon me. I am Anne Beauchamp, Countess of Warwick, and I do rightfully retain my lands, my castle, and my title.
After her defeat of the evil mercenary knights, there were no more challenges to Lady Anne and her title. She continued to reside at the castle and was a popular countess amongst her people. Lady Anne and Sir Richard grew close from their encounter and fell in love. They were later married here at the castle, and Sir Richard Neville became the 16th Earl of Warwick, famously known as the Kingmaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the arena the Knights of Middle England. Quiet. We must, of course, show our appreciation for the real stars of the show. We could not do it without them. Please put your hands together now for the horses. And of course, for our squires who work so tirelessly upon the ground. Now, as they leave the arena for one final time, please clap and cheer as loudly as you can for the Dragon Knights, the Duke of York. I am Anne Beauchamp, Countess of Warwick, and this is Sir Richard Neville, who history will come to know as the Kingmaker. We have been the Knights of Middle England. Thank you and goodbye.
Doesn't it? Oh, there's lots of flowers and pretty butterflies.
No, it's perfect because it's the most northern point before the Viking Kingdom, so it's the best place to build a fort.
And there's lots of pretty trees.
Oh, we'll tear all these trees down to build the fort. It's called a burr.
Why are you called burr?
No, that's what we call a fortified settlement.
And will it be a big burr?
It'll be the biggest, best, boldest burr we've ever... Wait for it. Built!
And this is where you're going to bring up your golden
bears.
I don't think it's that.
Look, you said you wanted to find out more about bears, so let's get on with it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Your Highness, all please join me in welcoming the first mythical Earl of Warwick, Arthur. You're dressed as a bear.
Why am I dressed as a bear?
Because Arthur is Welsh for bear, so Arthagulus began the connection between Warwick and bears. Oh, that means I can be more vidious.
More videos?
No, more vidious.
Who's more videos?
He is another mythical Earl of Warwick. One day, Morvidius was confronted by a giant. So, he ripped a tree from the ground, tore off its branches. Here's what I made earlier. And he clubbed the giant to death.
Oh!
And that's why Warwick's emblem has a ragged staff.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm beating you to death.
Ah, it doesn't say you beat up a bear. It said he killed a giant.
Ah, yes, but the Earls of Warwick were famous for hunting bears and having them stuffed and displayed in the castle.
Oh, you're not going to stop me.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, get off. Oh, I can't bear this.
That jokes won't save you now.
You're unbearable.
That was worse.
Bear with me.
Oh, stop it.
Will you bear a grudge?
Oh, yes.
You can barely control yourself.
I know.
I'll give you a bear hug.
Get away.
Bear in mind, I'm a big bear.
Oh, yeah? Well, you don't scare me. That was very good.
Thank you.
I'll put you in Bear Tower. Yes, that's where they put bears and made them fight with dogs.
Why did they do that?
Well, to see how long it would take for the bear to be killed, or if it would kill the dogs.
That's horrible.
Well, this castle is full of horrible histories.
Hey, that would be a good name for an informative yet funny series of history books for children.
No, it'll never work. Release the hounds!
Not the dogs, help!
He's doing an archery thing.
Archery.
Everyone.
Everyone. He's making everyone hate it.
Yeah, well, it's... No, it's the one we wanted at the start.
For a final flight, and I think Sydney deserves a really big round of applause as well.
It's on saying just get lost.
Look at the front one as well, right? Yeah. They look at it.